Hey beautiful! Welcome back to my tarot channel. If this is your first time here, I'm Roya. I'm an intuitive tarot and oracle reader. Now, my dear, hope you're having an amazing day and everything is going fine with you. If today's not the best day, I'm sending you tons and tons and tons of positive energy, and I hope everything will be well soon. Now, guys, today I'm back with another pick a card reading, and today's pick a card reading is gonna be a candle wax reading for you guys, and it's all about what's coming next for you. So let's see, my dear, what energies are coming towards you, and this is regarding every area of your life. So let's see what you're attracting, yeah, what's coming, and what you can look forward to. Now, my dear, as always, I have three piles you can choose from, and today I have cards and crystals for you guys. So, this is pile 1, this is pile 2, and this is gonna be pile 3. As always, my dear, please feel free to pause the video, or you can also meditate on the cards if you feel like you need a little bit more time to choose. You will find all the timestamps, as always, in the description box, but of course also in the comment section. And as always, my dear, please keep in mind that this is a general reading, so not everything may resonate with you. But yeah, having said that, let's begin. Hey pal one, welcome to your reading, my dear. Now let's see what's coming for you next. What do you need to know, my dear? Now, first of all, as always, I already meditated for you guys, and I also already got some messages coming through for you. So I would like to start straight away because I feel like, yeah, the energy is definitely doing its thing here. I'm getting something coming through, but I want to start with the candle wax reading first. See a connection, let me see. All right, so as always, my dear, as always, please give me a moment to tune into the energies in here, although I'm getting some stuff. But let's see. For my dear pile 1, let's wait a moment. Let me gather my thoughts here. What's coming for you? The first thing, my dear pal 1, that I would like to say, and I know this is not a 2024 reading, but I really feel like for you guys, it's kind of showing you what's coming for you, okay, this year especially. And what I would like to start with is that I don't know whether some of you guys have already perhaps seen some signs or heard something which maybe kind of is preparing you for that. But there is one theme I would like to share with you guys when it comes to what's coming for you next, and it's change, okay? Maybe for some of you guys, you have seen 555 at times, or you have somehow got the impression, maybe even intuitively, that okay, it could be the case that, something in my life is moving, something is about to change, I can feel it. Whether this is something you have gone through or you feel or not, what I'm getting for you guys is that what's coming for you is a big change. And this big change is definitely one that, those kind of changes that are not on surface level, those changes that really change something within ourselves, transform something within ourselves, that it influences other areas of our life as well. It's kind of one of those transformations that is not just there for a little phase in our life and then we're back to how everything used to be, but a transformation that is long lasting, a transformation that is a turning point. This is what I'm seeing for you guys. This is what's coming for you. Now, let me talk a little bit more about this transformation or change, okay, that I'm seeing for you here. First of all, it is very important for you to be receptive, okay? Because it almost feels like an energy change. Sometimes we may go through life and we may even energetically honestly feel it, that we're moving onto a new direction in our life, or we are inviting something like some new energy in. There could be all kinds of different sensations that make us become aware of it. But with you guys, what I'm getting is that this is a transformation of you, let me put it that way, becoming the main character in your story, or becoming the main person in your life. I really feel like pile 1, what's coming is you taking your power back. What's coming is you becoming very decisive and very sure about not only where you're moving towards life, but who you want to be, okay? What version of you want to become today, not tomorrow, not 5 years from now, but who truly is the version that you feel the most authentic to. I feel like for some of you guys, maybe it's what life has done, okay? Maybe you went through something, life has kind of discouraged you a little bit from yourself. It also could be love related. Sometimes a person could go through a relationship that is not a good one, and they come out of it very disconnected and very discouraged from themselves. Maybe they view themselves even not as highly as they used to. If it's not a relationship, sometimes it can literally be a life phase that is very hard on us. And after going through it, life feels a little bit heavy. We ourselves, we feel a little bit heavy, maybe even energetically. I mean, you know, sometimes we can feel the energy literally on our body. Maybe sometimes we feel like our shoulders, they feel very heavy, or it's kind of like there's something we're carrying around, like a invisible weight. It can really express itself in a lot of different ways. For you guys, this is the time for you, okay? This change is you reclaiming who you came here to be. And there is one thing I would like to say here. I see you guys, okay? Now, this is very important. I see you guys stepping into your masculine energy. Now, let me explain what I mean, okay? This is not gender specific. It doesn't matter who you are. We all have masculine and feminine energy within us. What I say by masculine energy is that I really feel like if you have been stagnating a little bit or feeling very passive regarding certain aspects of your life, okay, maybe this is just an example. You can apply it to however it's gonna fit you, but let's just say regarding your self-care, self-love, okay, maybe you have neglected yourself a little bit and you haven't really done something good for yourself in a long time. You've just been a little bit passive, maybe even stuck in the mind a little bit too much, overthinking and stuff like that, and there has been no movement, no action. When I say masculine energy, I mean that you're coming out of this still position and you're moving forward, you're taking action, you're becoming decisive, okay? You want to, I'm hearing, move to the next level. This is what I see you guys stepping into. This, you guys, when I say a turning point, a transformation that is here to last, I really mean it. I also see that on this journey that you are going on, you will also have support. Now, the energies are not showing me whether you have met those people already who will support you on this journey, on this beautiful transformative journey, or whether, whether they're already in your life or not. But I see very clearly, and I'm seeing at least three people, okay? The number three is coming through here. I'm seeing at least three people on this journey that are really gonna support you on that. They're really gonna be a great support. Maybe let's say an emotional support, you can always go to and talk with and really speak your heart out and stuff like that, where you feel safe and trusted, and you just feel like, okay, these are kind of my safe people. I see at least three people very crucial in this transformation in your life, because they're gonna not only understand where you're coming from and where you're heading towards, but they're gonna be very encouraging. And you guys, of course, and I'm the first person to say that it starts within us, right? It always starts within us. However, it can be so nurturing, so incredibly nurturing, when no matter what path we're on or what life phase we're going through in life, when we have support, people we trust, people we love, and people who love us back, when we have people who are so important on that level to us, whatever path we're in, it can become even more beautiful, okay? And this is what I'm seeing in here for you guys. So at least three people that are gonna be your biggest cheerleaders, really. And they could come in the form of a friend, a family member, a romantic lover, okay? Or a mentor, a teacher. Of course, it depends on your particular situation. But I see that you will have support on that journey. And I don't know why, but I'm even getting like online. So maybe for some of you guys online, you're gonna have a coach, or you're gonna have someone that, you know, is gonna be really supportive. So it could be either online or offline or both. But I definitely see that you're gonna feel very inspired through the energies, through the people that send, good energy towards you and believe in your vision. And another thing, and this was something that I already got through the meditation, and I really feel like I understand it much better. Sometimes when I get messages in the beginning of the meditation, sometimes I may feel like saying them before the candle wax reading, and sometimes I really feel drawn to wait first and see how the candle wax reading goes and the energies, because there could be some connections, there could be a bigger picture of the small piece that I got from the meditation already. And with you guys, what I'm getting is that this transformation, as I said, it's going to be a very action oriented transformation. At the same time, though, it's also about an internal shift. Because something like a transformation which is long lasting always has to go both ways. It has to be internal and also external. So it really stays. And what I'm seeing for you guys is that although the leading energy for you guys is a very active shift in your life, I see that you will also have a period in your life in which you will go within And that's very important as well, because when we feel like a lot is changing in our life, we may want to have a safe space within ourselves, right? So no matter what is going on, even if it's something positive, it is great to know that, okay, I have my own back, internally, I feel balanced out, I feel energized. So whatever transformation I'm going through, I can come through with my best, or the way it feels authentically right for me. And what I'm getting for you guys as well is that, and I feel like this is something from your spirit guides, kind of like a very sweet reminder. Even though this is a transformation that you can look forward to, and it's definitely gonna move you towards leveling yourself up. And yes, we talked about the masculine energy and you being much more action oriented, but still, give yourself the rest whenever you're gonna need it. All right? So if you're gonna feel like, okay, for example, this project that I'm working on, this thing that I wanted to do in order for me to, you know, be more balanced, feel better, go to the next level, whatever it may be. If you're gonna feel like, okay, this week has been very active, very like I've been doing a lot, tone it down a little bit, okay? Give yourself the space. And that's very important. Like maybe someone is watching this and they're just like, but how does that like fit together? Action oriented and then like taking a break. Especially you guys at times where we're doing maybe more, or there is maybe more happening around us, we may feel the need more than usual to just take some time and just dedicate it towards ourselves, right? Or rest for some time when everything around us is going very fast. You may need to sit down even more than usual. And this is something I see here as well. There is this great motivation, excitement for what's to come for you, but at the same time, whenever you feel that you want to rest, that you want to take a moment, the energies are definitely encouraging that here. It is all about feeling full. Now, what do I mean by that? Just imagine a glass, okay? A cup, whatever, and you're filling it. You're filling it with energy, you're filling it with water. You want to be not half full, you don't want to be overflowing, but you want just to have the right amount of, you know, liquid in that water for you, so you feel good. And this is what I'm seeing in here as well. And this is something that I feel like for some of you guys, it's a huge moment, because maybe sometimes, or maybe this is something generally speaking, you sometimes struggle with. You don't really know how to balance stuff out. Maybe sometimes you're doing too much and you don't know when to rest. And sometimes maybe you feel like, okay, I've been stagnant too much and I know how to take action again, Maybe you've sometimes been in one of those two things too dominantly. And this change is also all about finding this balance between doing what I need to do and wanting to do so I can become closer to this vision of mine, to this great version of mine, or to this life that I want to create for myself. But at the same time, yes, there is a lot of great things to create and merge in, but we need to understand that we also need to recharge, right? And that for us, or in order for us to be at our best, we need to also be energized. So this is gonna be a beautiful, I would say, like an instrument, like an instrument. You learn how to maybe play it, and you're also going to understand, okay, what do I need, like truly need, And when the need comes up, when you feel like, okay, it has been a rough day, I've done a lot, now I really want to rest, I see that you're really gonna give yourself this permission. Now that's interesting. I heard permission, you guys. This doesn't have to resonate with everyone, but maybe for some of you guys, you sometimes have felt a little bit harsh on yourself. Maybe you sometimes feel like if I don't do too much, um, like I can't afford to take a break or and stuff like that. I really see that this is all about you coming first. This is all about you, as I said in the beginning, becoming the main character of your story. And I know it sounds very cheesy, and I know we have all heard that before, but this is not only you maybe hearing it and then maybe laughing about or thinking it's a sweet quote to say, but this is really you living it and applying it the best way in your individual life and how it works out for you and how it nurtures you. Okay. Wow, I didn't expect this to go like this. This reading, this is a very huge energy. Honestly, this could be one of the most important readings you've heard in a while, because it's almost like introducing to you a very important life phase that you're about to go to if you haven't already stepped into it. But this is something excited, you guys, okay? So the transformation I've talked about, it is exciting. It is almost like you getting some kind of passion back that maybe you felt like you've lost for some time. Maybe even life has felt a little bit boring, or this excitement that you used to have, it came down a little bit. I see you guys gathering this back, this energy. And most importantly, wanting to go out and expressing yourself, okay? The way you want to. And this transformation is really gonna help you with creating this version of you that was always kind of knocking the door and you wanted always to let in, but something was holding you back. Maybe fear, maybe confusion, okay? And this is something a lot of people are struggling with. You're not alone. Sometimes life can be very confusing, and it may even bring us to the point where we feel very stagnant, right? I think every one of us has been at a place like that before. And what I'm seeing here is that this transformation is all about you opening up the door to this greatest version of you that you know you are, but maybe you were holding back a little bit from. All right? So, my dear pile one, this is all I had for you guys for today. Now, my dear, if you would like to claim this reading, put in a heart emoji in the comment section, okay? As always, my dear, please feel free to also let me know how you feel about this reading. And as always, my dear, if you haven't, I also invite you to subscribe to the channel. If you do, my dear, don't forget to hit the bell, because otherwise you may not get notified when I upload any pick a card or candle wax reading. And my dear, as always, if you would like to connect with me more on Instagram, I invite you there as well. My beautiful pal one, take care, my dear. Hey pal two, welcome to your reading, my dear. Now let's see what's coming next for you. What do you need to know, my dear? Now, as always, I already meditated for you guys, and I would like to, start straight away with the reading. I also have your candle wax, not had candle wax, your candle right here. So let's light it up for my dear pile 2. Okay, my dear. So as always, please give me a moment to tune into the energies in here for you guys. Let's see for my beautiful pile 2. What's coming for you next, my dear? What's coming for you next? What do you need to know? Let's see, let's see. Okay. The first thing I would like to start with, and I'm hearing good news, so that's a good thing to have first, is that something, my dear, that you have been waiting for, and I am hearing specifically divine timing. So something that you could have been knowing is attached to divine timing, the energies are supporting you towards getting it or having it in your life, but you knew that it is coming at the right time. You were aware of the divine timing element to it. I'm seeing that divine timing is now. It's what I'm hearing. Whatever this is, it's coming much, I'm hearing it's coming much sooner into your life. It's what you're attracting. And this is the thing. What's coming for you next is this manifestation. And I'm hearing manifestation as well. So you guys, you could have tried to manifest something or someone, okay? And maybe you knew that, yeah, I'm focusing on it. I'm trying to attract it. I'm doing my thing, but I know that the right time is the key here. There's something about that here as well. So if this is the case for you, I really want to, once again, give you the good news that the manifestation, okay, there is one specific, and I'm not saying multiple manifestations. This is one manifestation that you guys may have tried to bring in. Maybe you're working hard towards, or you're putting a lot of energy and focus towards. What I'm seeing is that this manifestation is coming next into your life. And what I find very interesting is that, okay, listen, there's going to be something about the manifestation which will not be, or which will maybe not come through the way you thought it would come through, but it is supposed to come through this way. Now, that sounded very complicated. Now, let me give you guys an example. Let's just say, I don't know, maybe someone is trying to manifest a partner, okay? Maybe you're trying to manifest a romantic partner. Now, you may have thought, okay, maybe they will come into my life through this or that way. Let me tell you, it's going to be a little bit different. However, the manifestation is going to be the same. So the person is going to come into your life, but they may enter your life differently from how you thought they would, okay? I hope it makes sense. I hope I can explain myself here the best way possible. So there is an element of surprise to it that even if you know what your manifestation is, I mean, obviously, because this is something you choose, this is something you're actively putting energy into, still there is going to be something about about it a little bit different. So this is really what I'm seeing here. This is your main message, that this manifestation, it's coming next for you. But let's us see whether we can get anything else for you guys. Maybe regarding the situation or other things. Can we please get more information from my dear and beautiful pal 2? Okay. Another thing I would like to say here is that this could be related to your next life phase, for example, but what I'm also seeing coming through for you guys regarding what's coming next is that I see you socializing much more. I see you being much more out there. Now, let me explain what I mean by that. It doesn't matter whether you guys are maybe more so introverted or extroverted, or whether you guys don't categorize yourselves like that. You don't put yourself into like a word like this, whatever it may be in your particular situation. Maybe whether you're someone who maybe likes to be in people's spaces, likes to be out there, or whether you're someone who prefers to be more so in your own space. You love being by yourself. It makes you feel the happiest, perhaps even. But however, it's gonna apply to you, whether you are more so this or that. I see regarding what's coming next for you. Still, I'm seeing a lot of new people entering your life, like a lot of newness connected to people. Now, it doesn't have to be all new people. Maybe it's just you putting yourself in new situations. Maybe normally you don't go into certain places. And I see you guys going out more and experiencing more. Especially for some of you guys, you may even leave your comfort zone a little bit. All right. And this is especially for my people out there who may like really strongly hold on to their comfort zone. I really feel like what's next for you is you consciously choosing to step out of it more. It's kind of like maybe life has felt a little bit like one dimensional, and you want to get more excitement out of life, or maybe you just want to put yourself in new situations, maybe so you can grow, or just you can, gather more experience. But I definitely see for you guys that you're, yeah, I see you stepping into places where maybe you don't usually go, and maybe with new people. So, for example, it doesn't have to be, for example, you guys, if you're someone who you don't like to maybe party, right? Like, that doesn't mean you guys are gonna all of a sudden wake up tomorrow and go to the club every day. No, this is not what I'm talking about. What I'm talking about here is that it is you doing it for yourself, not because like you're not being pushed or forced to doing anything. This is you choosing it because you want to see kind of more. Now, it doesn't have to be a club, as I said. Maybe for some of you guys, you're gonna do something you've never done before, such as joining a class, okay? Maybe it is about dancing. Maybe it is about an instrument, like learning an instrument, maybe a language, maybe a certain craft that you enjoy, or a hobby. You see what I'm saying here? Because sometimes people may think, they may go to extremes. They may think, okay, yeah, an introvert now going to the club every day. No, that's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about what fills you with joy, because that's the thing. What makes you feel passionate? You will step out of your comfort zone because you want to experience different colors of life. And hey, who knows? Maybe for some of you guys, we talked about I really feel like main message, as for now at least, regarding the candle wax reading, and what's coming for you next. It's definitely this manifestation. And for some of you guys, maybe this manifestation is somehow going to come into your life through you leaving your comfort zone more, okay? So maybe you thought, coming back to the example of the romantic partner, maybe you always thought, okay, maybe I'm gonna meet them through this or that way. And then maybe you join a class, or you leave your comfort zone and you travel somewhere you always wanted to travel, whatever it may be, and you may actually meet them through that, your next partner. And these are just examples, of course, depends on your individual manifestation. It may not even be a person, it may be a goal, or something different, right? But I really feel like this version of you that I'm stepping into, almost like this future version of you that is already in that space, they are much more passionate about. Mm, I'm hearing about life. Well, is that the right word? No. One second. Okay. I'm hearing they're more passionate about their time. That's a better way to phrase it. Because they're spending their time doing things that expand them. Maybe expand their mind, expand their experience, or just generally speaking, once again, it just feels like you guys are gonna see more of the world or gather more. It's kind of even a change of perspective, maybe. Maybe you guys, all some of you guys, thought that, okay, my comfort zone is my safe space. I don't want to step out of it because I don't know what could be at the other side, okay? Maybe for some of you guys, this is how you went through life for some time. And now I see you stepping out of it actually and doing something maybe that you haven't considered, such as, once again, let's just say taking a dance class, okay? And then you're gonna see, oh my goodness, this is so fun. Like, this is so great. I feel passionate about something new that I didn't even knew I would enjoy or like. And I feel so great about doing it. Like, it's almost like you're going to be thankful for yourself that you allowed yourself to step out of your safe comfort, place zone, and allowed yourself to see more. And this is going to allow you also to expand your horizon in the sense that, okay, me leaving my comfort zone is not always a bad thing. Actually, life may sometimes really become passionate when we step out of it, right? So it's kind of like a change, as I said, of perspective, or maybe how you view your life, how you view your time. I see there's something happening. This is something which is coming through very, very strongly, but it's all about you. It's all about you being happy. It's all about you feeling joyful. And hey, maybe for some of you guys, you always thought that, okay, the way things are, this is what makes me happy. This is what I like, just staying in that little bubble of mine. But then when you step out, which I see you guys in this energy, I see that happening, you're actually gonna see, like, there is so much out there for me to explore. There is so much out there for me to see, to enjoy, to, I'm hearing, get impressed by. So it's, yeah, it's like an awakening, but I'm not talking here about a spiritual awakening, but I'm kind of talking here about someone who maybe has laid down for quite a long time because maybe it feels comfortable, or maybe because, yeah, they just like to do that. And then all of a sudden, they stand up and they see that at the other side of the wall, there is so much to explore and there is so much to dive into. I see this coming towards you, my dear. Maybe it's also the energy of 2024, by the way. Maybe this year is going to be a very explorative year for you guys. There is a lot of exploration energy, you putting yourself maybe in new spaces, that you didn't think you would, but actually gives you so much love and joy and energy. And once again, it's going to be something that you would want to do. Okay, I'm not talking here once again about someone forcing you to do something you don't want to do. No, this is you stepping out a little more for yourself. Okay. And definitely, as I said, I feel like during during that, you may actually meet new people and really connect with them. I'm hearing friendship, specifically friendship. You may meet a very good friend, my dear. I'm hearing once again this year specifically, you may meet a very significant person who could become a best friend, who could become a great support for you. I'm seeing you building a friendship here. Yeah. So, my dear pal 2, I was about to say pal 3, I know why. Maybe some of you guys, you have been drawn to another pal as well. If this is the case, then of course, feel free to watch it. But of course, for my dear pal 2, this is all I have for you guys for today. If you would like to claim this reading, my dear, write a comment with a flower emoji. I think flower is sweet with a flower emoji. And my dear, as always, thank you so much for joining me here. Thank you so much for allowing me to connect with your wonderful energy. My dear, if you would like to connect with me more on Instagram, of course, I invite you there as well. My beautiful pal too. Take care, my dear. Hey, pal 3, welcome to your reading, my dear. Now let's see what's coming for you next, my dear. What do you need to know? Now, as always, I already meditated for you guys, and I would say let's start straight away with your reading. So let me light up your candle for my dear pile 3. All right. So pile 3, as always, please give me a moment to tune into the energies in here for you guys, and let's see what's coming for you next. What do you need to know? For my dear pal 3. Okay. All right. The first thing, my dear, that I would like to say is that, wow, okay. This is something you can look forward to. This is something very beautiful. What I'm seeing here for you guys is that I heard abundance, okay? I really feel like, my dear, I'm hearing finally. So someone could have waited for this for quite a long time. But I'm seeing here that all your efforts, all your hard work, all your focus has been worth it. So I really feel like for some of you guys, maybe you've been working towards something for a very long time. And I want to specifically say, especially when it's connected to your finances and your career, to your studies, okay? Maybe someone is studying right now, or they have a career, they're working towards going to the next level, or maybe they're doing some kind of training, whatever it may be in your particular case. I really feel like I'm hearing you will finally get what you deserve. Oh my goodness, what is this about? Yeah, the abundance element. Yeah, you see, I saw it in the beginning already and it's coming through. I really feel like, my dear, it's almost like this door is opening for you finally that you've been waiting for. It could be in a form of even an opportunity or a raise, but I really feel like, or a good grade, whatever, once again, it applies to you. But this is about you getting finally what not only you deserve, but you have been working towards for some time. Sometimes we may do something for a very long time. Let's just say we're focusing on an area of our life that we really want to improve. We're literally putting like sweat and tears into it, right? Maybe even the extra hours, and we really want to just go to the next level when it comes to it. And maybe for some time we don't see any results yet. We're waiting. Now is the time for you to see the results. This is what the energy in here is about. It is about this abundant energy stepping into your life, but it's not really stepping into your life. That's not how it actually is. It is you getting what you have been deserving for a very, very long time. And I also would like to talk about the fact that I see you also raising your vibration. Now, for some of you guys, you raising your vibration could somehow also be influenced by that, you feeling more abundantly because you feel like you're vibrating higher, your frequency is going high, you feel you're stepping out of a lack energy, maybe into a much more, once again, keyword, abundant energy. This is definitely the keyword for your reading, abundance for sure. But I'm hearing winning. Wow. Yeah, this is something, you guys, if you're concentrating or if you really wanted to get some messages regarding your pentacles, regarding your money, your career, and all that, then this is definitely a very good pile to choose, okay? You know what's very interesting? This card is the Four of Wands, but I don't know why it's giving me like Six of Wands energy. And if you know a little bit about tarot, you may know that the Six of Wands is a great card because it's all about victory. It is all about coming back, as a winner. And this is you. It's almost like you are stepping into your um, winner archetype. That's very interesting. I'm hearing winner archetype, being victorious. Pile 3, let me tell you one thing which may be very important to you. If you have goals, if you have certain wishes, okay, I feel like 2024 is, energetically speaking, a great year to really step it up or to really get what you want. Okay? I'm hearing, I want it, I got it. That's what I'm hearing. Oh, cute. Okay. And there is also this element of someone maybe having prayed for something for a long time or hoped for it for a very long time. Because I'm literally seeing someone in some kind of a praying position. This could even be a manifestation, you guys. A manifestation coming towards you. And that's what's coming next. Okay, for some of you guys, maybe you were also drawn to pile 2. If this is the case, then feel free to watch it, because I got this message for pile 2 as well. that a manifestation was actually, finally coming into their life that they have been, um, yeah, focusing their energy on. But there was also the element of divine timing there for you guys. I'm not getting divine timing coming through at all yet. But still, I do feel like for some of you guys, maybe you've been trying to elevate yourself, leveling up, going to the next level regarding your career. You were trying to manifest a great opportunity for yourself to maybe take your life to the next level. I really see you guys. This is much more than that. Honestly, what's coming for you next in your life is you shifting your energy from maybe lack energy to abundance energy. I know I've said this now multiple times, but I cannot stress enough how abundant your presence and your energy feels in this reading. Sometimes we may focus more so on what we don't have, what we can't do, what we aren't, and stuff like that, right? This version of you is focusing on all the things that they have and all the things that they can accomplish. And not only that, but there is also this extreme, like very dominant energy of gratitude in here. And you guys, don't underestimate the power, and yes, I'm using the word power here, the power of gratitude. Gratitude can shift and change our lives. Gratitude, and I'm speaking here of a personal experience, by the way, as well. Gratitude can transform everything. And I really feel like, my dear pal 3, you are becoming your greatest version. It is very clear in this reading. Now, this is something I always say when I speak of, becoming our greatest version. My greatest version may look very different from your greatest version, right? Or your greatest version may look very different from the next person's greatest version. So, this is really all about what it means to you, what your greatest version means to you. This is what I'm seeing in here. And I also see you being much more confident, knowing what you can offer. It's also like a boost of confidence, believing in yourself. You see, you guys, this pal 3, honestly, like this has to be my favorite pal because like I see you glowing. I see you glowing with self-trust and love, with love for yourself and for excitement. You're gonna, this is basically the kind of energy of someone giving themselves the kind of life or lifestyle that they deserve. You know what you deserve, you know what you want, and you're gonna give it to yourself. There is a lot coming for you, my dear. Honestly, there is not only one thing that we can talk about regarding what's coming next for you. Okay, there are multiple things. There is the abundance on a career level that I've been talking about, but there is also an internal shift, a boost of energy, a boost of confidence, especially for those of you guys who may have had a very hard time believing in yourself, in your abilities, in your skills, may have struggled with self-trust a little bit regarding maybe how far you can take stuff or whether you can become that greatest version of you. This is an absolute yes. What's coming for you, that's another thing, is you becoming your greatest version. And sometimes I do certain readings and they just feel like a motivational speaking, like reading. This is the kind of energy. It's kind of like your spirit guides being here, trying to motivate you, trying to make you see how much potential you have that wants to be expressed, that wants to just burst out of you, And this is really what I'm seeing in here. It's kind of like what's coming next is you exploring your potential, because there is not only one thing, no, there are multiple things that I see, you guys. When you really put your mind into it, when you really allow yourself to go for it, you can succeed in it. It's almost like you guys are the kind of people who are meant for success. This is exactly what I'm getting here. You have this energy about you that when you put your mind into something and you touch it, it becomes gold. And I know it's like something which sounds very cheesy, or maybe we have heard every now and then before, but I see it for you. I see that. Believe in yourself, my dear. Believe in yourself, pal 3. Especially if you maybe at times have been in circumstances or in environments in which people have been a little bit discouraging, and maybe this has affected you. Maybe you don't believe in yourself that much because others have not believed in you, or others have even not only that, but even put you down for your goals, for your wishes, for the kind of lifestyle you want to create for yourself, how far you want to go. Especially if other people have put you down for it. Let me tell you one thing about that, which is also coming through. I mean, of course, there's this people like giving us some criticism which comes from a place of love, maybe making us cautious of certain things we should be like knowing about, or maybe putting our attention towards certain things we should look out to. There is one thing, criticism coming from a place of love like that, but I see haters. This is something different. For some of you guys, you could have been surrounded by haters that just didn't want you to go far, or maybe don't go far, like farther than them. Is that even a word? Is it more far or farer? No, it's more far. I think it's more far, you guys. I'm so sorry. English is not my first language. But like, I just feel like there might be some people, or maybe in the past there were some people who didn't want you to go that far. They may have seen your potential, but your potential kind of triggered their own insecurities, and they kind of projected their own insecurities onto you, which is a very bad thing to do. And I don't know why, but for some of you guys, I'm hearing parents, for some, not for everyone, okay? For some of you guys, maybe it was someone else, but whoever it may be, I want to take a moment and tell you guys, they didn't do this because they truly saw those insecurities in you, or those weaknesses in you, better to say, but they saw weaknesses in themselves, and they saw how high you can rise. And those people, maybe they didn't believe in themselves, and they thought that they could never catch up with you, that they could never fly as high as you can fly. So they tried to cut your wings off, okay? This is a very important message for someone, and I really want you guys to understand this, that we can only go as far in life as we believe it ourselves. The person who believes they can do it and the person who believes they can't do it, guess what? They're both right. So it's almost like I'm hearing higher self. I'm not even hearing spirit guides. Your higher self wanting to open your eyes to who you are because you could have forgotten. You could have forgotten how amazing you are, how much potential you have, how beautiful you are, how far you can take it. You may have forgotten that. And this is a reminder from your higher self, from a place of love, to recognize it within you. Excuse me. To recognize it. I don't know why I'm struggling so much in this pal with like speaking. Maybe for some of you guys, you've been holding back for a very long time. Okay, from a lot of different things. And yeah, I don't know why, but I really feel that. But as I was saying, it is time for you to recognize this as well. And it's also, 1 second. Pal 3, don't allow your experiences of the past to define who you can become. I know it is so much easier said than done, right? It is not just like we can't just like that let go of the past or certain things that have been discouraging to us. But your future is bright. Your future is so abundant. Don't allow your lacking past to define what kind of future you can have. And let me tell you, Pal 3, the time is now, I'm hearing. Now is the time for you to believing in yourself. Now is the time for you to trust in yourself. It is now, not tomorrow. And every single day, okay, is a great opportunity for us to start believing in ourselves. It is never too late to reconnect with yourself, to love yourself, to trust yourself, to nurture the relationship that you have towards yourself, right? And regarding the question, what's coming next for you? I mean, we've already gotten a lot of things, but I really feel like you are also connecting with yourself on a level that maybe you haven't done either ever, or maybe you have disconnected from some time and you're reconnecting with yourself again. But it's definitely going to be very important in this life phase of yours that you're stepping into. I'm hearing, I have my back. I am my greatest support. I am my greatest cheerleader. It's kind of like you know who you are, you know where you're heading towards, and you're going to give yourself what you deserve once again. And I see you, you guys, I see you glowing. I've said this, I know, but I need to report not repeat it. You see, you guys, I'm struggling. I'm really struggling. I need to repeat it one more time. I see you guys glowing. Beautiful, inside and out. Yeah, that's very interesting. I think I haven't struggled in a very long time like I have with you guys when it comes to articulating myself in English. So, yeah, maybe for some of you guys, it's not only about what you have been holding back, but also actually speaking. Maybe you sometimes feel like you're not speaking your mind, you're not saying what you would actually like to say because you're holding back. I'm seeing this time in your life is not about holding back, it is about expressing yourself. And this is what you're stepping into. This is what's coming next. And no one can talk you out of it because you know what you deserve. Once again, you know your worth. And I'm hearing I'm not settling for less than I deserve. Wow, 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 wow. Pile 3. This is great energy to attract, great energy to step into. Beautiful. My dear, if you want to claim this reading, then you can, in the comment section, I would say a star emoji. Yeah, a star emoji sounds very beautiful because this is what you are. You are this incredible star, and you shouldn't hide it away for anyone. If, of course, this is something you want to express yourself, and I see that you want it, do you want to share all the things that you have to offer. So, yeah, claim it with a star emoji. My dear pal 3, this is all I have for you guys for today. As always, please feel free to let me know how you feel about this reading. And as always, my dear, if you haven't, I also invite you to subscribe to the channel. If you do, my dear, don't forget to hit the bell because otherwise you may not get notified when I upload and you pick a card or candle wax reading. And my dear, as always, if you would like to connect with me more on Instagram, I invite you there as well. My beautiful pal 3, take care, my dear.